losses. Like his opponent, he too captured the ultimate prize in mixed martial arts, the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. From Caçador, Santa Catarina, Brazil, Junior Cigano dos Santos.
The cage is full of people experiencing this moment, including matchmaker Dean Toole, who should be very proud of the show, and of course Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. We've seen 9 killer fights, and this is your main event.
Somebody get the girl out of there.
Everybody's in danger. Everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Look how small the cage looks right
I know.
Bone on bone, legend versus legend. A touch of the not gloves.
There's levels, man. You see Fabrício even fainting with the eyes. You see him, I can see his eyes when they're facing us, and he's looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up.
That's the subtlety that we were talking about tonight. A bunch of big, wild, like, you know, the novice level is flash your hands around. The high level is subtlety. There's a low inside kick from Junior dos Santos on Fabrício Werdum. Are we actually seeing this right now?
I know. It's not good to be speechless when you're a commentator, but...
Yeah, that's a nice choice. Just fill the space with a weapon. So Junior's trying to initiate forward movement from Fabrício right now. Just trying to stimulate an attack.
Both being patient, both being smart, both showing, you know, their composure, and honestly, like, they know.
Yeah, they know.
They know.
Werdum flashes the kick high a couple of times just to put that, and comes in low single. Junior said he would be patient, and it would depend on what Werdum does as to when this would happen.
Yeah, I like Werdum mixing up the leg kicks and then feinting the takedown.
That takedown seemed semi-committal now, but that at the same time, Junior was just in such a good spot to just push it away.
Yeah.
Sometimes the semi-committal takedown means that there's a big, like, overhand committed right hand coming. Remember when Werdum, one of the times he was defeated, Stipe was backing up when Werdum was attacking. And that little dynamic kind of was created there for a moment. Junior backing up, keeping his feet underneath him as he backed up, and still in balance to be able to strike.
I mean, it's just one, the problem is the power. It's one punch. It's one. I mean, we talked about how it's one mistake, make one less mistake than your opponent, but at this level, at this weight, these guys, you know,
there is a lot going on here with the high-level information exchange right here. But if you were asked Junior, if you paused this fight and you asked Junior dos Santos yesterday, would you like how it's looking? He would love it. More information happened, the distance been maintained, a takedown's already been stopped. Now he's landing punches when he forces Werdum to move forward. Junior would be happy so far. So would Werdum, for that matter. Hasn't been hit, hasn't been clipped hard yet.
Yeah, staying safe, being smart.
Has been able to put some cards, some chess pieces into play here.
I can't wait to ask him what it's like with no gloves on.
Little inside crescent kick offering. Those high kicks have been, he came in with those as part of the plan. Just to sort of interrupt that, you know, information exchange about the fists here. You pop a foot up into the path of the eyes and kind of interrupt the brain's processing. That's a great choice.
Nice.
Great choice. And he's not overdoing it. He's not spamming him with those, right?
Yep, no, just enough every once in a while. He's throwing something a little bit, feinting something in front of it too, so he's not quite sure where he's going.
Junior's just breaching the hot zone. They are touching. People around us are going, somebody's going night-night. You can feel it. All this nervous energy here. knock his ass out, Junior. It's such a great crowd here. It's so alive.
It is. That raised Supremo to and on the takedown, single.
And then he
nice
turns
inside trip.
He
gets to the back. Yep. Junior's got the whizzer, though.
And Junior understands that these punches will matter even in tight here.
Yeah.
Digs underneath with the left hand as Junior. Fabrício staying on him. Yeah, this crowd is so into it. There's this party alive atmosphere that you don't see often in MMA fights. It's encouraged and allowed. This is a visceral fighting art. This isn't a sport. This is an art form. It's a living art form.
Ooh.
There it is. There it is. One crippling right crunch. Werdum will look to submit if he can.
Yeah.
But
no, he's still got his wits about him. You know, he's
that
not.
round goes to Junior Dos Santos for the knockdown. Junior smiling. There we see it. Fabrício's cut open. A lot of blood. I don't know where it's from. Maybe the eyebrow, the outside of the eyebrow, because you don't see it open here.
Yeah. I think maybe right on the corner of the eyebrow there.
It looked like possibly.
You got to think about all the years these guys been getting punched, all the cuts, all the scar tissue, built up on their face. It's probably even easier for them to get cut open than.
Because the Navi knuckles they're jagged and they rip. They don't just cut. They don't just cause it to open. They tear the flesh. This Junior,
that was nice.
Yeah, but the Junior turning to take the tailbone was nice, and then Fabrício's like, oh, I know this one. And they are that hard, right? And a delayed reaction, but it ripped right through. So it has unfolded so far, as Junior said it would. However, there are two men in this one, and Fabrício is a brilliant.
Anybody's fight.
Yeah, it's very much everybody's fight. Fabrício's a brilliant martial artist. He'll make adaptations. The movement of Junior makes it hard to rush him against the cage as well.
I mean, he's such a big guy, but he really moves super athletically. Like, he's not flat on his feet. He's not sitting still. He's like...
Werdum is pressuring, using sort of just a physical threatening. Just getting in his grill a little bit. Just enough sort of non-verbal alpha posture kind of threat to force him back. He was forcing Junior back a bit there to get his back closer to the cage, but now it is Junior who's intimidating. And all of these movements are being read by brilliant minds, and all of the threats are being recognized. But anybody with a fighting background recognizes what's happening here. Danger. All parties. If you're Junior, you do want to make sure you're landing some punches. Patience is great, and it's working for him. Yeah. But you want to make sure you land some, because if Werdum
does get a takedown,
exactly. Now you got nothing, right?
Yep. I agree.
You got patience, which was great, but it failed you, right?
Ooh.
Oh, we've seen that before. Just whips it around. Smart.
Yeah, he is being smart and tactical with that calf kick, just slowly chipping away at it.
But through 2 minutes, there's a jab.
Yeah.
It is the height of brilliance and mastery to be able to win a fight with only a jab and a low kick.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It is a level of genius to be able to do that against a great. And that's a heavy dirt one. Just shin to quadricep. Diggs. Junior could care less. At least his face says he could care less.
Fabrício's had him up against the cage a couple of times, and I'm a little surprised he hasn't forced a clinch or thrown a punch into the clinch. Or, I mean, maybe it's you got to be a little weary shooting in on the legs on a guy as big as Junior, but
he tried there.
Yeah.
And now he's got him further. Junior recognizes it and immediately is trying to circle away. And Fabrício knows that's a time to attack, but Junior knows that too.
Yes.
That's a great choice. Patient Junior Dos Santos.
Whoa.
Yeah, can you imagine? Just two warships passing in the night, one firing a cannon at the other. Werdum blitzing. Now you can turn that blitz into a takedown.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Now that you've got him thinking about the head, thinking about you punching him in the face, blitzing for that shot.
Now Junior's showing different eyes. 1 minute, 34 seconds remaining. Final 90 seconds of round 2. Junior doing a little more in round 1. Closer round 2.
I agree. Tough right now.
You're going to see some action in this last minute because they both are so experienced. They understand if you can do something, you can take this round.
Yeah, you can steal the round. It's so fascinating to me, like these guys who've accomplished everything. I mean, they must just really love fighting, you know? Like this is, it's wild.
When time goes by and you haven't done it, you miss it. You know, it's what you've spent
I do know
your
that
life.
right now. Yeah,
you know
I do
that
know
right
that.
now, right? Right?
Clean.
Clean from Werdum, but a hook on the way back from Junior. Yeah, you start to miss the
now
purpose.
Now he's going to shoot, yep.
Yeah. And he gets it? Nope, not yet.
Junior doing a good job.
Yeah. But Werdum will take it however
to the butt,
he can get it.
Scooting to the butt, getting his hips out, nice. Really good takedown defense by Junior.
Junior considered the old pass and punch, but he needs to corral a heel first. He won't try it unless he can corral a heel. But if you were undecided as a judge and the final 15 seconds stays in this position, you'll be decided.
I mean, I feel like Werdum landed the cleaner shots. He also engaged with the takedown. I mean, Junior did stuff it. It's a tough one.
Not our job.
Thank goodness. I couldn't handle it.
Werdum's in a fight, and it's a mentally taxing fight. That's something people don't understand. When you're processing so much information, it fatigues the body, not just the brain. It fatigues the body. You start getting into your mid-40s.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? I mean, the fact that he's moving like just blows my mind.
They're both moving beautifully. Two master layers.
Look at that. Wow. That was nice.
The right hand by Werdum gets through, and the left hook.
And the hook,
yeah. And that's why there is some faking and hesitating and holding back, because every exchange is a really dangerous exchange. Yeah, I mean, Junior's only landed, I'd say, less than 10 very clean punches, and look at Werdum's face.
Correct.
You know? It's torn up.
Last and final round.
Yeah. Main event. Brought to you by Rey Supremo, the king of tequila, game-bred bare knuckle. Jorge, game-bred Masvidal, and matchmaker and President Dean Toole putting on a gorgeous night of fights. Thanks to all the fighters. Round 3 of our main event. Junior Dos Santos, Fabrício Werdum. Still anybody's fight. Oh, there's a flicking jab by Junior. Junior's movement is very good. He's staying just a couple of frames ahead of the reactions and the adaptations of Werdum.
And you have to wonder, is that, due to the 39 versus 46 in age, or, I mean, there's so many factors that come into play here.
And it's a very tiring fight. These types of cerebral fights are tiring. Like I said, it isn't just your mind is tired, your body tires.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to get in there and not get hurt, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Never mind it hurt someone, but to just not get hurt and to be on guard, high alert, code red for 15 minutes straight, you know, that's like, you're putting your body, I don't know, your brain through some kind of car wreck or something.
Yeah, it's incredibly demanding. That blood on Junior appears to have come from Fabrício. Every shot, Junior, look at Junior's knuckles are bloody.
I know.
Like, every shot that he's landed has done, you know, at least superficial facial damage.
Let's go, Junior!
Final 3 minutes, round 3, close fight. The most definitive round appeared to be for Junior Dos Santos in round 1.
Lots of respect between these two guys too, you know? I mean, you're getting in the cage with, I mean, they're both getting in the cage with us. Extremely dangerous, experienced, seasoned, just like killer.
And Werdum, you know, has also been patient to try to create the perfect scenario to get the takedown and get on top. Such scenario has not yet been created.
I did like in the first round, he was fainting with his eyes more. He was kind of like, you know,
there
here
again.
we go. Yeah. Oh,
He committed to that one. And he'll pull you into his guard and come up again. But Junior, when Jorge was talking about it before the show, he said, who do you gotta go, man? It's tough to beat Werdum when he's got his hands clean to be able to get to your neck. And he's like, I know, it is hard to beat Werdum, but Junior is incredibly hard to get to his hips.
Yeah.
And that's been part of it. Jorge was 100% correct.
Yeah.
You guys know Junior from the gym so well.
Yes. And I mean, you know, he's training with Mako, one of the best grappling coaches, and all of our staff at ATT. Like, he knows how to stuff a takedown, I'll tell you that.
That jab blackened the eye of Werdum already. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining. Junior's been a little out front all night. Werdum been having a good fight, has had good moments, particularly in round 2. But Junior's got better, both eyes now.
Yep.
You got one of the greatest heavyweight hitters ever, and you got bare knuckle, and he's got time to move. That's what you get. And Junior's been even a little more aggressive.
Taking a close look at that eye.
The left eye is now, I believe, closed completely. The right eye is ripped up. Junior is performing retinal surgery here. Knuckle surgery. And I said earlier that the eyelid is falling off.
Yeah,
the eyelid is literally torn open.
Oh,
like,
gosh.
That is if it wasn't full of blood, he could see right through that eyelid. And now he's going to attack that side with his right hand. He said he'd be patient. He said he would be strategic, but he said he would rip this man's face apart, and that is what he's doing.
Oh, my goodness.
Junior Dos Santos, late 30s, with 30 seconds remaining, has had a great, smart, and vicious fight. It is the highest level of mastery to win a fight with a jab and a low kick. And that's what Junior's almost done here with 15 seconds remaining.
I say yep when you talk a lot. I can't help it, but I know.
I just love working with you, my friend. I do. Thank these two legends for these final 10 seconds. Unless Fabrício can get to him, Junior Dos Santos now with a spinning kick of his own. Let's see that eye.
Yeah.
That is one of the nastier ones you're ever going to see. It was the right knuckles in that case of Junior Dos Santos just about punched Werdum's eyelid off.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at it.
No. Oh, you gotta. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That eyelid is coming off.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that is brutal. The right knuckles, the two of 14 knuckles should be used to punch, and Junior focused those knuckles and just about ripped off tore out the eye of Fabrício Werdum. That one came in round 3. Jab, jab, jab through rounds 1 and 2. Finally lined up the big right knuckle sandwich. Didn't get it to the mouth. Instead, just about ripped the eyelid off. I hope the great Fabrício Werdum will be all right and heal up. Yeah, and Junior Dos Santos getting his hips away and doing the hard work when it happened. I don't know if you'll see the right hand that tore the eye. The eye's fine there. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
Turning side kick at the end. And that crescent kick for Junior.
Great fight.
Wonderful fight. That's what happens when Junior Dos Santos fights bare knuckle. Faces get shredded. Even the face of a fellow legend and one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Yes, that's gross. It is vulgar, but it is also the height of elegance to see this level of martial artistry expressed in this cage.
Inside the game-bred bare-knuckle cage, we consult the official scorecard to determine a winner. Judge Luxembourg scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Werdum. Judge Winkapow 30-27 in favor of Dos Santos. And Judge Torres scores the bout 30-27 in favor of the winner by way of split decision. Junior Cigano Dos Santos.
Thank you to both of these legends for this wonderful fight. The right guy won. One crazy scorecard, but the right guy won. Junior Dos Santos performed retinal surgery.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a round of applause for Fabrício Werdum, a legend in the sport of MMA?